Dicko45 here, and as you know, today is September 11th, unless you're watching this tomorrow or here in some strange time zone. I live in the United States, and a tragic event happened 13 years ago, only around 50 miles south from where I live. Well, one of the 3 tragic events that happened on this day. So, today is September 11th. I don't know if people around the world know this day. Most likely they do. I bet many terrorist groups know these days because obviously this is one of their achievements in their eyes. And here it's just horrifying. So, on September 11th, a terrorist group known as Al-Qaeda, led by and planned this entire thing in the name of Osama bin Laden, who was actually killed 3 years ago, like over 3 years ago, and that's awesome. He deserves to die for what he did. So pretty much he told these 19 terrorist people is, okay, I need you to hijack this plane and crash it into the Twin Towers, into the Pentagon, and into either the Capitol building or the White House. Now, so pretty much what happened is the terrorists hijacked the plane and they crashed it into the World Trade Center, 1 and 2. So, over 3,000 people died. And what happens is, since the plane, obviously, there's a lot of fuel in an airplane, and when it hits into something, it crashes, causes a spark, and once spark hits fuel, it's like an explosion. So pretty much a huge explosion happened once the plane hit the towers. And this explosion was so hot that it melted the steel in the framework of the World Trade Center. And the frames literally burnt. They were gone. So pretty much, without the frames, the building collapsed upon itself. Both of them, they both collapsed. And people died. And the stupid part is that the people in the building were like, oh, it's just a fire. We'll take care of it. Stay in the building. Have you ever gone on a fire drill at school? We all know. Fire, no. Fire isn't good. When there's fire, you get out of a building. So some people actually committed suicide. Rather than burning, they would just leap out of the building. There is footage of people leaping out of the Twin Towers rather than getting burned, and they would die on impact. Jumping 800 feet and splatting your face on the ground, you're not going to live. You're going to die. It's sad. But this is what happened on this day, and it sucks. Then another plane, Flight 77, I know this number, crashed into the Pentagon. My uncle actually was in the Pentagon. He did not die. He was luckily on the other side of the Pentagon. But he was in the building when the plane crashed into it. It knocked him off his feet. So he was walking and just doing something, and the plane hit, and the plane just knocked him off his feet. I don't know how many people died in the Pentagon, but, the Pentagon is the big U.S. military building. But a lot of people, you probably know what the Pentagon is. It's a huge building, and a plane crashed into it. So the last plane was, I think it was Flight 93, yeah, it was 93, was planning on to crash into the White House or the Capitol building, which would have been crazy if that happened. But the passengers actually revolted against the hijackers. So they actually were banging on the door, and there was actually a veteran pilot that was on the flight, so he would have landed it in safety. But terrorists, they don't want to walk. They don't want if they let's say the humans break into the pilot's door. They beat the crap out of them. And then they're knocked out. The guy lands the plane, calls the police. These people are stuck in prison for life. So instead of getting caught and losing information maybe on Al-Qaeda, they crashed a plane into a field. So everyone died. Everyone on the planes died. And this is a sad day. Just, if any of you lost anyone in this terrible day, I'm very sorry, and my regards are to you, because that sucks, losing your family member in such a tragic event. And if you guys have anything to say about it, family members, drop it in the comment section, and I'll be here to respond and give my regards to you. So if you guys were happy I made this video out of respect, please leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. And comment down below. It would just warm my heart that you people care about this tragic day in history of the world. And yeah, so see you guys in a later video. And the Lava Hound sneak peek video will be coming out soon, later in the day. So yeah, see you guys soon. Peace out. Oh shoot. You saw my porch.